Hi everyone, it's Dr. Wood. I'm a biologist in our biology department here at Southwestern Adventist University.
And I'm Carrie Kimbrough from the nursing department at Southwestern.
And we wanted to take a few minutes to talk a little bit about COVID-19. Obviously, that's the hot topic going around the community right now. And, in my experience, there seems to be a lot of misinformation. And people seem to be either overly worried about it or maybe not worried enough. One of the things you may be hearing a lot about is social distancing. What does that mean? Well, social distancing is when you try to distance yourself from other people. So you don't go to the grocery store every day if you can help it. You don't go do some of the normal things that you'd ordinarily do to slow down the spread of COVID-19 so you don't transmit that to someone else. And you may hear the news or your friends, people, health professionals talk about flattening the curve. What does it mean to flatten the curve? Well, the curve is based off of how fast COVID-19 spreads and how many people will it infect. And if we don't take any precautions to slow down the transmission, it's going to infect more people and it's going to infect them more quickly than it would if we distance ourselves and try to slow down that transmission. Well, why does it matter? You may be thinking, why does it even matter? Because the mortality rate's pretty low, and I'm healthy, and if I get it, it's just going to be like a cold. Well, it's not that for everyone. It can be fatal, and if we don't slow down the transmission and we don't level that curve, so slow it down where it doesn't spread as fast and it doesn't impact as many people, then we're going to overwhelm our healthcare system. And then people who have other emergencies won't be able to get in to be treated, and that could be a true emergency. So here at Southwestern, we're really taking it seriously. We're doing everything we can to slow the transmission and protect our students, protect our faculty, protect our staff, but also we don't want to put anyone in a bind. We want to allow our students somewhere to stay if they don't have anywhere to go. We want to provide cafeterial services for our students so they have something to eat, but we want to do everything we can to slow that transmission. So we'd really like to talk to you a little bit more about what you can do to slow the transmission, and not only that, what can you do to stay healthy?
So besides the things that we've heard about, Dr. Wood, washing your hands, keeping surfaces clean, trying to distance from other people. What else can we do? And actually at Southwestern Adventist University, we've had a project going on for a number of years now, and it's Creation Health. Students have taken a class in Creation Health measures. So now I think it's time to roll out those Creation Health principles, put them into practice, because as you do these things, it is going to help to prevent infection, COVID-19, and any other infections as well. So how do we do that? First of all, choice. Good health practices every day. In fact, all of these good health choices can stack on top of each other so that you can have a better outcome with all of these health practices. With creation, the first one is choice. So make sure that you make healthy choices. Rest. If we're tired, we're stressed out, we're not able to sleep at night, we don't have a good immune system.
Rest is a big one. Rest is a big one, and I know right now a lot of people are anxious, and anxiety can lead to you not sleeping, which is not a good thing. Trust in, prayer and faith that everything will be okay, and get that rest.
Absolutely. 7 to 8 hours per night is recommended. So get your rest. Your body needs it, but so does your mind as well. The environment, that's an important one. We think about environment.
Take some time to go outside, even if it's in your backyard. Breathe in some fresh air, get some sun rays. If your local park's open, go to the park, but still stay 6 to 10 feet away from other people to keep your chances of transmitting COVID-19 low, because you may have it and not even know it. But I do encourage everyone to get outside. As an environmental scientist, it's a great opportunity to go out, explore your surroundings, because you don't have to go into work, so there is a plus there.
There we go. And because you're spending more time at home, wherever home is, whether it's a dorm room or a house, apartment, you've got a lot of time there. So make sure that your environment is one that will make you feel good. Getting the chaos out of your environment if you need to. Students need a study place in their environment. So making sure that you have all of those things taken care of, I think is a really good thing. And of course, wherever you go, make sure your environment is clean and sanitized and stopping to spread that infection and flattening the curve through environment. As we look at creation health, the A is for activity. Getting outside again to get some exercise every day. Exercise builds the immune system, so that's a really good thing to build into.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. I have a gym in my garage, so I can still get to work out. But even if you don't have that at home, I mean, run in place, do jumping jacks, do something to stay active.
Build strength, build natural defense against disease. And then T stands for trust. As you mentioned, there's a lot of anxiety and fear with COVID-19. So trust in God is something that is very, very important. One of my favorite promises is Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Don't be dismayed. I'm your God. I'll strengthen you. I'll help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. So I think that's something that we need to keep in mind every day is trust in God. He will see us through. I is for interpersonal relationships. So what an ironic thing. How do we have interpersonal relationships with those around us when we have to have social distancing? So contacting people through the phone, through social media, letting them know that you're there and that you care about them. Make contact with people every day. Your classmates, your teachers, we're all here to bridge that gap through social distancing times.
Yeah, I think I second that you should call people. I think it's easy to stay in contact with social media, but call people, make that real connection, wave at your neighbors, keep that social interaction. We don't want to all become enemies fighting over toilet paper at the supermarket.
Exactly.
Keep those relationships intact.
And also that social relationships, positive relationships also help to build your immune system. So it's a great way to stay healthy as well. And then O is for outlook. Stay positive. It's easy to again, look at the negative side of things, but try to look at the bright side of things. We're blessed, even though we have a situation that we didn't plan for and we don't want. Look at the blessings and try to stay positive through this situation as well. And then lastly, N is for nutrition. Eating nutritious foods, staying away from sugar and some of the free fats that will compromise the immune system. Eating those fresh, healthy fruits and vegetables every day is a great way to stay healthy as well. So I encourage you to follow these creation health guidelines for your health and that of your family and friends as well. And let's all join the challenge. We're gonna have a Southwestern challenge starting in April for 3 weeks, from April 1 through 21. We're gonna have a message sent out very shortly on how you can join the challenge and be part of Creation Health. But I would like to invite you to help us flatten the curve.
Yeah, so I just want to reemphasize flattening the curve, slowing down the transmission of COVID-19, so that it doesn't overwhelm our healthcare system. Doing everything you can, including the Creation Health guidelines, taking those to heart, practicing those, to do what you can for your community. It's not just about whether you're going to get sick and potentially be unhealthy. It's about your community and helping those healthcare workers on the front lines. And if you have that anxiety, I encourage you, read your Bible, pray with your family, pray with yourself, meditate. Take some time for yourself. A lot of people seem to be listening to the advice of their favorite political party or their favorite TV personality or social media star. Listen to the healthcare professionals and listen to what your Bible is telling you. And I promise you we'll all be okay if we take just a few basic steps. Thank you.
And we represent the faculty and staff here at Southwestern Adventist University, letting you know that we care about you, you're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers.